Hey y'all. I was thinking about how we often talk about comparison being the thief of joy. How we look at other people's lives and we assume whatever it seems they have going on is something we wish we had. And then we feel bad about ourselves if we're not doing what someone else is doing, or if we don't feel like we're accomplishing at the same level someone else is. We don't feel like we have the same kind of house or same kind of car, or we're not in the same place with our education or our profession. And then we just get down on ourselves, feeling like we don't measure up to what somebody else we know has going on, or even sometimes what somebody we don't know has going on. We're comparing ourselves to people who are similar age, and we just assume we should be on the same level. And that's us making assumptions about what their level even is. We don't know other people's lives the way we might think we do. And while I totally agree, comparison is definitely a joy thief for sure, I also um, wonder about how much of what we share via social media or even in our conversations when we're interacting with each other in person, how much of what we share is with the intention of making ourselves seem like we're better than. Sometimes I think if we're really honest with each other, and honest with ourselves, we post, we share, we talk about our lives, fully expecting to spark jealousy and envy in the hearts of those who know us. And I think that's something that we should dig into. I think it's worth talking about. It's worth exploring, with ourselves and with each other. How much of what we share is genuinely just saying, "Oh my gosh, look, I went to brunch and it was so much fun," or "Hey, I'm really excited. We're closing on our home," or, "Oh my gosh, I just finally finished that master's program I've been in." How much of that is genuinely just wanting to share what's happening in your life with the people you know and love? And how much of your motivation for sharing is to steal that person's joy when they compare themselves to you, knowing they don't measure up in that area? Have you ever posted, shared, thinking, I know these people can't match up to what I have going on? And I thought about myself, and I can't say offhand I can think of a time when I've done it, but to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some point when I shared something thinking of a few people like, you don't have what I have. You're not doing what I'm doing. And it's a gross way to be, right? But human nature, sometimes we live to be revered, right? We live to be envied. Sometimes we want other people to wish they had what we had, even if we're being ridiculous by thinking that. Sometimes we, as humans, can get into wanting someone else to want our lives, to want our accomplishments or whatever. So, anyway, that was just some random stuff I was thinking about. If you have any comments, feel free to share. I would love to hear everyone's take on this, because I suspect more often than not, some of us are definitely guilty of trying to create and spark envy and jealousy, more so than just wanting to share our lives.